Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Julia and this channel is called Adventure Beyond Front Door. Today we're going to Katoomba, which I caught the train up to this morning, and it's going to be a bit of a balmy day, around about 42 degrees. Yep, 42 degrees in Sydney. That's going to be a stinker. Today I've decided to take public transport. At least it gives me a bit of air conditioning when I'm going around between Katoomba and the Scenic World, which is where we're going to go. Katoomba is a historical town, beautiful place to go visit. I like coming here. I've been coming here since I was a kid. Let's take the walk down the platform at Katoomba. To your right, you'll actually see a historical building, and Katoomba Station is actually historical. Continue further down the platform and you will get to a lift. Down this ramp, you will find there is no gates. If you forgot to tap off on your Opal card, credit card or debit card at the top of the ramp, there is another opportunity at the bottom of the ramp. Just in front of you is the lift from the platform. And make sure you tap on and tap off at this point also, so that you're not charged for a full fare for the day. As you can see, my fare today was only $7.46 to travel from Sydney to Katoomba, and it's cheaper than taking the car, I would have to agree. We'll walk up the stairs here and you'll come to a office area which has got the hop on hop off bus. Yes, Katoomba does have a hop on hop off bus, and it takes you to a lot of other areas around the region of Katoomba. There's a map which shows you, it takes you to Katoomba, it takes you to Laura, it takes you also out to the Scenic World. We're not going to stay in Katoomba today, we're actually going to go to Scenic World. I will do some other trips to Katoomba to show you around Katoomba and Laura and show you how beautiful it can be, but I think I might wait till the autumn for that one. You'll find in Katoomba there is a lot of different kinds of stores and a lot of artistic people up here. There we go. See that bus there? That bus will take you to Echo Point and also take you over to Scenic World. And you can actually use your Opal card and your credit card or debit card that you might have on you to actually take the bus. And in front of you is the bus stop. To your right is the Carrington Hotel. This is near the train station and also just at the bus stop, where you can take the bus to Echo Point and to Scenic World. It's quite convenient. It's not a budget hotel. It's got beautiful gardens here. It's historic and might be a nice place to stay. These are the beautiful gardens I mentioned just before at the Carrington Hotel. I'm taking a little bit of a walk down the main street of Katoomba and heading towards the archway. This is actually at the top of the hill. If you go further down, I'm trying not to miss the bus, but if you continue to head towards the top of the hill, you will notice that it is a steep hill. I better start heading back to the bus stop. Now I'm on the bus and taking a little bit of a trip around the town centre. One street over. It picks up people, it drops people off on the way. There is pubs along here, there's breweries along here. There are some of them, the breweries that are along here, they do craft beers. You'll see the back end of the Carrington. You'll also see places like Coles. As we go through this intersection, look up the hill. This is the main street where I was about 10 minutes ago. Katoomba has a lot of artists, and here on your right there's an advertisement for street art walk. That might be interesting the next time I come up to visit. Now we're going to head towards Echo Point. Just letting you know that, as you can see as you're travelling along, there is lots of hotels. There's an RSL here. There's a police station if you ever have to go there. That's on the main strip. Along the roadway, you'll see a lot of homes, and a lot of old homes. Homes with tin roofs, and it does get cold up here in the winter. It does snow up here in the winter, so I'm just saying to you, make sure that you dress for the weather appropriate. If you do decide to stay in Katoomba, there is a number of different kinds of motels, backpacker options, and there is something that will suit your budget if you stay for a night, a weekend, or a week. Here we are arriving at Echo Point. A lot of hikers will get off the bus here and walk down to the Three Sisters and the grand staircase into the valley floor. We're not going to stop here. As you can see, there is a picture of the Three Sisters. You can't see the Three Sisters from the bus. Behind me is the Three Sisters. You can get off at this stop here to go and see them, but I'm not getting off here. This white building that you've just seen has been around for as long as I know. We're now leaving Echo Point and heading towards Scenic World, where we're going to pass the Skyway and a park where you can go for a night walk. I'll point them out for us. We're entering where the Scenic Skyway goes from the East Gate across to Scenic World. You get off at this stop. You can only get a return ticket. There is no one-way tickets. We've stopped now at another spot, which I like this area. And I've done this before, and I will, in another video, put it in for you. It's a night walk you can do. It takes you for a walk at night time along the cliff face, and it's illuminated with lights. It's a beautiful night walk there. It can get chilly in the winter there, so remember, dress appropriately. But if you ever get a chance, do it. In this park, it has an old skyway. I'm sure I travelled on something similar to this as a kid. Ride in front of you was actually going to be a ride. It was supposed to be a roller coaster that was going to go around the park and go down into the valley. Now we're walking down to the entrance to Scenic World. You can see all of the coaches, you can see all of the people that are around. It's a hot day. I'm here at what, 11:15 in the morning. As you can see, we're getting sprayed by the water to keep the hydration of people and trying to keep us all cool. I think it was around, I checked the temperature just now, and it was around about 37 degrees. I finally made it through all of the waiting. It took 20 minutes and it was really hot. People were jostling for shade, and those water sprays, they were so good to have, and just that mist trying to keep us cool. As you can see, they've got a Jurassic Park kind of dinosaur thing happening here, because it does talk about the dinosaur era and how the dinosaurs were in the Blue Mountains and all the different kinds that were there. So it's great for kids. It's a great place to bring them. Strollers, people who with mobility issues, this is not a bad place to come. We're now in the central building where you can get food, rides, and we've got a gift shop. In the gift shop, I came across this picture that shows the old railway that used to go down into the forest floor, and it didn't have a lot of safety. And yes, that's the new safety one. Cableway and Skyway entrance. This is the one that I'm looking for, called the railway. It'll actually take you over the edge of the cliff. To my left, you'll see the Skyway. It has limited seating inside, so most people will be standing. I didn't go on the Skyway this time. One of the casualties is when you get there late, you have more than an hour's wait. You can see how popular this is. I'm looking down from above. Soon you'll see the car come out from down in the valley floor, from the valley floor. Yes, I will stumble on my words as we go along. Just wait for it, wait for it. It's going to come up, and there we go. You can see it coming up now, and all the people that are waiting to go on the next ride. As you can see, it's an encased rail cart. As I'm saying is, when I used to ride it, this is fancy. The doors will open, so you are safely secure inside. These 4 photos I've taken from the Scenic World website, and I have travelled on all 4 of these rail carriages. A bit of information about the Skyway. You are 270 metres from the ground, 84 passenger capacity. At the railway, you will see 4 boards that are here that have a lot of interesting things about who built the rail, who did the mining, what the early years were like. And also, it tells you the world's steepest railway this was known as. For my ride down, I'm actually going to take the front seat. Today I've taken the front seat for the rail cart going over the cliff. You've got 3 different kinds of seating, and there's a lever at the front which allows you to pick which one you want. There is 64-degree incline for thrill seekers, a 52-degree incline for mountain position, I'll get back to that in a minute, and a 44-degree incline for laid back. As I'm a solo traveller, and the other 3 did not want to go beyond a 44 degree, I had to take that. The 52 degree is actually the same degree that you are physically going down the mountain in. So can you imagine what a thrill it would have been going at a 64 and looking down over the front of the rail cart as you went down. When you're in the tunnel, it didn't feel like you were at an angle of 52 degrees going down through there. But when you came out into the light at the end of that tunnel area and you are looking straight out into the valley floor through the roof of the rail cart and see no mesh in front of you, but you see sky and you see the mountains, it does get a little bit scary. As I'm coming up to showing you what the view looked like through the roof, you can see the reflection of the person next to me holding on at a 44 incline, holding on tight. Yes, we've arrived safe and sound at the bottom of the railway. Doesn't the valley floor look beautiful? You can see one of the pathways just below. If you have mobility issues, the railway is not ideal for taking. As you can see, there are stairs and it's hard to push a stroller up. I'm currently standing at the bottom of the Scenic Railway down in the valley, as you can see behind me, and also you can see where the train's going to come in. Out behind me on the Blue Mountains, I'll tell you a little bit of information that you've probably never heard before and how the Blue Mountains got their name. You can see a bluish kind of haze in the valley. If you can see that, blue in the valley is when the sun hits the eucalyptus and heats up the oils within the eucalyptus, and that's how the Blue Mountains was named. We're now on the walkway, and the area we're going to focus on today is the mining area. We're not going to go down into the Dinosaur Valley, that will be for a later video. But there are some notice boards here which talk about the building of a mine back in 1878, the Scenic Railway, the tunnels and all of that. Take time to read these boards because there is a lot of interesting information. If you decide to not continue on the boardwalk, you can actually go back up the railway by using these stairs. One thing to not worry about while you're down here in the valley is maps. There are several signposts that are around that show you the way around the valley floor. This is a mine ventilation shaft from 1890, and you'll notice that there is an information board telling you about this ventilation shaft. This is the kind of mine carts that they would have used in the coal mines. That black stuff is actually coal. We now come across an area where there is a mine shaft, and as you can see in front of you, there is a panel which has plaques sitting on it. All of those along there, as you will see, have information about the mines. And stop, read it. It's a lot of really good, interesting information. As you can see, the view to an old mine shaft, it has danger, keep out. It's advisable not to go in there because it's held up by support beams and it is dangerous. We've now come across the equipment that was used in the coal mines, and to today's standards, it is so primitive what they used back then. Take your time as you walk along this boardwalk. You'll find that there is a lot of interesting facts about the Blue Mountains and a lot of signs that you can stop, read, learn about the Blue Mountains. If you have mobility issues or pushing a pram, do not take this entrance to the Dinosaur Valley as there are stairs. Enter via the cableway and exit via the cableway. As you can see, there is information about the animal life in the mountains. Even though you are walking on the boardwalk, I can only stress one thing: be vigilant, be careful, watch where you're stepping. We might be on a boardwalk and you think that there is no snakes that can get on there, goannas, all of those kind of things. They can. So just be that little bit more vigilant. You can see as you look over the edge of the railing to the left, there is a long way down. So keep an eye on children as you are walking along here, as they can fall through the gaps of the railing. Yes, I found a water station, but unfortunately there was no water coming out of it at the time. So make sure you stay hydrated and bring enough water with you. As you can see, there are signs that will direct you to the cableway entrance. Follow these signs to exit from down on the valley floor. As you walk along the walkway, heading towards the entrance to the cableway, you'll notice that the crowds will start forming. To your left is the entrance to the Dinosaur Valley. This is the entrance I was suggesting earlier, that if you have a pram, a wheelchair or walking aids, it is best to enter. But just remember, this does have a danger area which says a steep incline. As it being a weekend and public holiday, there was lots of people, and it took me 30 minutes to get the cableway for my trip back to Scenic World. I took a spot which was right at the top, where you can see out the front window and see where you're going up the mountain, but also on the eastern side where you could look over and see the valley and the floor there, the valley floor there. But most importantly, you could see in the distance the Three Sisters. As you can see, I've pointed out the Three Sisters, and we're almost to the top of the mountain now. Thank you for coming with me today on this journey, and I hope that you enjoyed the Blue Mountains. If you liked this kind of content, please like and subscribe to my channel so I can bring you more of this content.
Up here, 40 degrees. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. Always remember to drink plenty of water here in Australia, because if you don't, you will get sick.